This is a story about three best friends, like the tightest knots you can think of. There was Zora, Mimi, and Laura. They met in their first year of big school, and just like that, bam, they clicked. These girls were different in so many ways, but somehow, they just fit. They did everything together. Same row in class, waiting for each other when school ended, studying until their eyes crossed for every test. They even had matching bracelets that said forever. Zara was like the super glue holding them all together. She always said, if one of us is sad, then none of us are okay. She was Mimi's biggest fan when she joined the drama club, and cheered the loudest when Laura won a school quiz. To Zara, these weren't just her friends. They were her sisters. Her safe place. But then, everything went sideways on talent show day. Laura really wanted to lead the dance team. She practiced all the time and was sure she'd get picked. But guess who the teacher chose? Zara. Zara didn't even ask. The teacher just said, she's got something special. Zara was excited, but also a little nervous. She told her friends, smiling, hoping they'd be happy for her. But Mimi didn't say a single word. And Laura? She gave Zara a fakey half smile and said, of course, you always get what you want. That comment really hurt Zara. She laughed awkwardly, like, no, it's not like that. But from that day on, things just felt different. And they never went back to normal. Mimi and Laura stopped waiting for her after class. The group chat went quiet when Zara posted. They started whispering secrets when she walked into a room. Then, the real hurt started. They began hanging out without her. Zara didn't get an invite to a party. Then came the online pictures with captions like, real queens fix each other's crowns. Zara cried by herself in her room. She tried talking to them. I'm sorry if I made you feel bad. I never meant to, she said. But they just ignored her. She bought them presents. She wrote them notes. She even said she wouldn't be in the next talent show, hoping it would fix things. But it only got worse. And then came the really low blow. Zara had a secret diary. She wrote down all her feelings. How much she missed her grandma who had passed away. How her parents were worried about money. Her dreams. Her sadness. Everything. Then, one day, someone put screenshots of that diary all over social media. Word for word. They added mean comments. They used laughing emojis. Hundreds of people commented. It was awful. The next day at school was like walking into a silent movie. Everyone stared. Some people giggled. Others whispered, did she really write that? Zara felt like she had been punched in the gut. She couldn't breathe. She ran to the bathroom and cried for a whole hour. And when she finally looked at her phone, there it was. Mimi had shared the screenshot. Laura had clicked like. Her sisters had become strangers. Zara just stopped. Stopped eating. Stopped talking. She closed all her social media. Her room became her prison. She lost weight. Her eyes looked empty. All day, she just stared at the ceiling. Her parents noticed. They tried to help. Her mom cried. Her dad begged her to talk. But she couldn't. She couldn't even cry anymore. At school, people whispered, where's Zara? She doesn't look like herself. She's sick. Meanwhile, Mimi and Laura started copying her. They wore her clothes. They used her favorite sayings. They even tried to perform like her at school events. But it didn't work. No one clapped. No one cared. The special something wasn't just in what Zara did, it was in her. And she was disappearing. One night, Zara left a letter on her table. Then, slowly, she walked to the balcony. The wind was cold. Her hands shook. She whispered, I just want the pain to stop. She climbed over the edge. Closed her eyes. And then, a hand grabbed her. It pulled her back. It was her older brother, Samuel. He held her tight and cried, no one is worth your life, Zara. Please, stay. We still need you. That moment saved her life. Someone stayed by her side. Her parents took her to see a therapist. They prayed for her. They held her close. And little by little, Zara started to breathe again. She began painting. She started writing again, this time about getting better. She sang in her room, just for herself. One day, someone posted a video of her singing online. It blew up. Millions of people watched it. Thousands of comments said things like, "This gave me chills. I was about to give up, but this helped me. Thank you, Zara." The world saw her light again, and this time, no one could make it go dim. Months later, Mimi and Lara showed up at her door. They were crying. They said, "We are so sorry. We were jealous. We didn't think things would get so bad." But Zara, she looked at them calmly. "I forgave you a long time ago," she said. "But I'm not the same Zara anymore. I've grown. And I will never make myself smaller again just to make other people feel big." Today, Zara goes to schools and shares her story. She helps other people heal. She always ends her talks with this: "They tried to put out my light, but in the darkness, I found my own fire." What they did to you is not who you are. Who you become after it, that's who you really are.